Hello, welcome back. My name is Tiferet, arms cutoid, and has something tough. Welcome guys, happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week, good job. So, we're here today to play some Ransom Warfare once again. We only have 2 tasks here, so it's not like we have much to work with. Unfortunately, it looks like we got to brave, Fort Nareth. It's gonna be, daytime, you have a nighttime task as well, but nighttime task is gonna be a long while before that happens, so looks like we're stuck with this. Boy, the music sure is loud today. Turn that down just a little bit. How you guys doing? How was your week? Did you guys have a good one? I know it's been a pretty tough one for me, but no, we finally made it. So I'm happy with that. Hello, Mango. How
Approaching the LZ.
Oh.
1 minute.
So it would appear that my cats have the zoomies. It's weird because for the past 2 hours or so while I was taking care of my normal routine things for the day, my cats were doing nothing but just kind of sleeping. I was even trying to get them to come to me so I can give them cuddles and stuff, but they're content to sleep and everything like that. But the moment that I sat here and started up the stream, that's when they decided to wake up and try to get my attention. It's kind of funny how that works out. I'd be doing nothing, but only when they want attention from me, that's when they care. Oh, Metanet, wow, 22 months? Thank you so much for the 22 months up. Jeez, almost 2 years. That's wild. Has it already been that long already? That's crazy. Much appreciated. And also, Turkey Pride. Thank you so much for the kuats. Let me grab that right now. Nothing like some cold coolness at the end of the day to really relax, you know? So, let's just see. Anyone out here? Looks pretty clear. Look, go through the little hole in the wall. Man, going to Fort Narth during the daytime is some ass. I really don't like it, but what are you gonna do, right? Gotta do the mission somehow. Monster Hunter's consumed your life. Monster Hunter's great. You just get to hard rank, high rank stuff pretty fast. But everyone knows that G rank is where the real game starts. The normal low rank missions is. Oh. Is that coming at me? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Is that for me? Okay, weird. But anyways, in Monster Hunter, low rank missions is tutorial, and high rank missions is practice mode. G rank mission is the real game, in my opinion. That's when you really have to be very careful with what you do, where your real skill comes into play, and that's when you need to bring all the essentials. You gotta use demon drugs, armor, seeds, light seeds. You gotta bang the best bombs you can. You gotta use. Just because it must have sleeping in T-rate doesn't mean it's best die necessarily. So, and painting becomes more important because that's where capturing in G-Rank, capturing monsters are more preferred to killing compared to killing them because they're just that hard. Even on the verge of death, the monsters will put up like a really crazy fight and like permanent rage at that point. So it's better to capture them rather than kill them because it could just DC go wrong really fast. And it hits so far. It hits so hard. Yeah. So G-Rank is the real game in my opinion. I don't know when we'll ever get it. I don't think we'll get it anytime soon because they still need to put in a few new monsters they need to put in. So Viva? So oh, someone's out of here. But that's far away though. That's not really far away. So it's gonna be interesting. Alright, so we're here to right now for this mission we're here to find some files. I kinda remember it being to the conference room for this one. It's like a 2-step mission, I believe. But coming in here during the day does not make me feel confident. Yeah, someone can do. Look at that. That's a PMC, is he? That dude up there is getting your problem. The dude way up there? I think he was looking for me. But take care of him. Someone's up at that HQ. Or either at the HQ or they could be at the control tower. Alright. Alright, let's go. Someone will send me a message. Ask for Tricoat's house key. Well, sir, I may have had someone came through here recently. There is a door open right there. Alright. I don't know how recently they came through, so gotta be careful. Okay. So far so good. Doors are open. And we hear voices. Did I hate the glass thing? Alright, just the people here? Alright. Some asked me a question, so... Well, let me respond in a second. Let's see what we got. Thank you, 74. Okay, 90. This is for him, but I already have a bunch of those. Okay, there's people here. I'm a fan right now. Okay, there's a lot of people here, Barrett. Alright, here we go. I hate the windows. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Let's clear these doors. Receiver Mayor. Alright, here we go.
You are surrounded! Just come out and get on the ground!
He's in the corner.
Show your ugly face! This will all be a lot easier if you just crawl out, Merc. You think you can run forever? I find you! You think you can run
Alright.
forever? I find you!
Alright, take the
We're
gig
not
again.
done here!
This guy has an AK-12.
This will all be a lot easier if you just crawl out, Merc. This will all be a lot easier if you just crawl out, Merc. Where the fuck are you hiding?
Wait, that's all I want.
Shit. Come out! Don't hide! You
Oh, hold on. Keep it found in the right place.
You are surrounded.
Okay,
Just
it's there.
come out and get on the ground.
Let's get out of here.
Know where you are, so don't make this any more difficult. Just come out.
Hey, good. Come on, just fine.
Find you in my own fucking country.
There's Did Merc here. Did PMC here.
You are here. Show your ugly face. Come out. Don't hide, you bitch. I know you are.
Alright, nice.
Show your ugly face. Hey, put your hands in there, buddy.
Some more dead people here. Aha. Good thing I checked those corners. Got him. Alright, let's get out of here. What was he doing? He looked like he was kneeling. But this guy way over there. I think we could get by without him being noticed. Alright, come. They're catching, that's interesting. I wonder if they've always done that. Huh. Nice. That's the game Helix. Nice. We actually got in and out of Fort North pretty easily. Right, some guy was asking about a key. Let's get to the area away from here, and then I'll see if we can help them out. So it's good to help some people out. Just want to make sure I'm far away from the soldiers patrolling. Yeah, well, it's good. That's a mess in and out. It looks like we got in just as the enemies are starting to respawn, so kind of looked at on that one. Hey, if we complete this task, we get some nice night vision finally. My first set of night visions to start it today. Yeah, so I'm excited. No one's out here. I heard some gunshots towards me before. That's kind of odd. Maybe it's from the restaurant. Well, here's something. I think they know that I was like outside there. We hit the shot gates. Keep moving. It's probably towards me. Yep, that's towards me. What gun they're using, I'm not sure, but definitely towards me, I think. Yep, that was close. Alright. I don't know how far they can choose, so we gotta do a quick check real quick. I didn't see. Is there a guy over there? There's no one there. Alright, let's go back to these.
Raven dispatch, moving to Delta 1.
Alright, cool. Alright, what does this guy want? Hey, thanks, how's it going? The small cat is lurking again. Nothing wrong, the small cat's
Moving
lurking.
out. ETA, 1 minute.
Oh, my Trinity there. Oh, base cat. Let's see, do I have that key? This guy needs help. Turncoat has to be. I'm gonna let him know that I'm a mother cat. Let's see. So this task. Retrieve the LEF documents and bring them back to base camp. Okay, we got
Raven
it.
arriving shortly.
Nice, guys. We get
ETA,
some
30 seconds.
PVS 30 wines. That's like the best wine. Best you could get. I was hoping I could find some, but no luck. But that was good. We actually got to do that without seeing a single hit, which is surprising me. Let's get out of here. Make good progress today. Good. I thought that I'd have a hard time over here in Fort Nara
Ready
today,
up,
but
we're taking off.
we actually got into that very quickly. That was perfect. I wonder what. See, this one is. I need to wait for nighttime for this other one, so it's gonna be a little bit. I'm not using the best lockbox yet. I think they give you the best lockbox when you finish the last one. Look, we even got like an AK-12 out of this, guys. It's not 100%, but it's still an AK-12.
We're getting close.
You know,
1 minute.
I'm happy with that. With a suppressor too. You have a suppressor for it. That's like gold for me right now.
Hi, honey.
I'm actually kind of like paranoid when it comes to AK-12s because I have a tendency to like die immediately after like picking one up. So, is that I also had a hard time in before. I was trying to complete the hacker quest. Oh, the hacker. The
Approaching
hacker
LZ.
quest.
30 seconds.
So, he has to plant the bug by the tower.
Here we are. Welcome back to base.
Alright, we made it. Okay, let's see where I can put this gun. Holy crap. Oh. Hey, we put it in here. Nice. Perfect. Then I need extra splits just in case. Nice. Alright, we are set. Let's turn in sync to handshake. Let's see what else he has in store for us. Wait until the falsified documents finishes. 30 minutes? 30 minutes? Really? I have to wait 30 minutes? Jeez. I mean, that makes sense, right? I guess. Now, where's this guy that needs my help? Valley Bow Hunter. This is Valley Bow Hunter. Is this Valley Bow Hunter? It is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and dip this character with me, I guess. He needs to get the key for this place, so... Oh. Thank you. Alright, follow me. Let's go ahead and get this thing done for you.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
He has no mic. Alright, here we go. Well, we have 30 minutes, so we might as well help this guy out real fast and unlock the door. I don't even know if he knows that he can find the turncoat's key in, like, different places around that area.
Ready to head out.
Yuan? Yan? I don't
Get
see
ready,
Shadow.
we're moving out.
Okay, here we go. Hey, fans, what's going on? How are you? Okay, so this one. all I gotta do for wow, this gave me a lot of belts. Holy shit! This gave me a bunch of these. I have no room in my stash. Oh crap! That's for a 144 task complete. Awesome. Okay. This guy bit and I can't be killed. All the thing. Well, I hope I don't have to shoot many people. I really don't want to. Oh, I'm out of. Ooh. It's a good thing I looked into here, because surgical kits are pretty vital, and it's good to know that I don't have any right here. I don't need extra paint. I should probably put extra CTs in here. I think we're good. Oh, pretty set. I'm cool with letting if we find more hard kits. Just one more. It's a hard case, and I'll be happy. That's where those hard cases.
30
For me,
seconds.
they're kind of like super valuable because I don't have impacts. How to speak the England language? Well, with the I mean with the accent. Oh, that's very hard. I want to learn how to do that. Was it? You know what? One of the English like accents. The one that amused me the most was the Cockney one. I think it's back in the day they considered the Cockney accent to be like a lowborn accent. But it's just so fun. Oh, my cat is zooming. My cat has the zoomies. Alright. Let's get this done for this guy. I hope this is the right way. Okay, we're good. See, go down the mountain here. There's a funeral? You want to attend today? A funeral, like a real funeral? Oh, well, that's, oh dear. Well, my condolences for the funeral. I hope that it isn't a too painful one. Okay, you gotta be careful for these hills. Slide down and break my leg. I think I've only like fallen to my death like once, which is pretty funny. You in this game you don't fall very far. You could actually fall a pretty short distance and die. It's pretty wild. Like from a second story, if you jump, you'll pretty much die. But your friends get injured pretty badly. I mean, assuming they carry all the stuff, I can see how that's possible. But if you're not wearing much, I think you should be able to, survive it. You'll make it through? Okay. Well, do take care. Times like funerals and things like that, it's okay to definitely spend it with family, loved ones, and things like that. So, being with me is like the lowest priority. What? I believe this is the house. No, this guy better not get me killed. That's the thing. Yeah, this is the house. It's the big one. Thought I gotta take care of that guy. Can I jump this? I cannot. Did he hit that? What if he hit that dude? Whoa. Oh. Got him. Still in steady. Here, go back here. running, bro. Chill out. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
What if you even check your spots? Nope. I'm out of here. I mean, what we alternatively do is like wait here. Nah, but I can do that. Because of hotel is down that way. So he does have a mic, yeah. Apparently. It's, you know, I understand some people just want to chill in games and not have to deal with talking to people. But sometimes it's really nice. Of course, as a streamer, you gotta be careful because you don't know what people are gonna say. They could say things that could get you in trouble and you have nothing to do with it. You know? That's his unfortunate thing. And Twitch kind of has like a bad record of not actually properly checking why they're banning people, or at the very least, like giving them a proper, in-depth explanation as to why they ban people. They just do it. It's very unprofessional, in my opinion. Not very good for customer service either. You know, but it is what it is. Private companies, yada yada yada. Maybe one day there's going to be a company that actually does streaming that tits it really big. You know, I would like to see a streaming site where they don't tolerate things like bathtub, hot tub streams. You know, just for gaming, just straight up gaming. That'd be nice, but one could only dream. Alright, is that dude, this handshake done yet? It's only been 10 minutes. Damn it. Okay, well it's fine. I didn't know I had to wait for him to falsify this stuff. Shit. Well, what can we do with that time? I only have 2 tasks. You know what? We just sort the inventory. You know, I mean, I need to in a way. I don't select the most riveting of things to watch, but, you know, we could just yap while we do that. Surely that's fine, right? Oh, did you see that thing of Nimi, aka formerly Fauna of Hololive? Nimi did a charity stream, right? And her goal for the charity stream was to raise like $99,000, you know, roughly around there for the charity. This girl, she made $110,000 in 6 minutes. So you're passing the charity stream goal. That is nuts in 6 minutes. That is crazy. I mean, that's, in a way, though, that's actually very, very touching, because, even though people know that the money's not going to her, they wanted to support her cause and what she was trying to do, and so they gave money anyways. Yeah, it's crazy how much money she raised. That has to be some kind of record, right? 6 minutes? Over 110,000? So much, I bet, you know? I bet she asked that she needed, like, that much money for, like, you know, a new house or an apartment or something. She probably would have made the same amount of money, probably even more, in that amount of time. She is beloved, though. So, you know, it's not like something to be jealous about. I'm actually very happy for that sort of success.
Hurry up and
Kind
get
of
in.
proof that people are supporting her causes is very, very nice. Even because it goes to show that she's made that much of an impact on people's lives. To have them be so generous. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we need to get a replacement for surgical kits. Thank you for the comment. Okay, thank you. Dutch fan of Linda, but I've been proud. And see, I know that Fana's cat passed away too. It wasn't Snail on the sheep decided to rename Snail. But she had a around the liver. And even though surgery was performed to remove the tumor, the poor poor thing didn't make it, so I'm like, oh, that's so sad. I'd be heartbroken. No, I've never played a Red
Get
Dead
ready.
game.
30 seconds.
So that dude's like, I know what he looks like, so he has the guy with a mustache, right? We're running low on Sun 62, guys. That's not good.
Exfil completed. Good to have you back.
But now we have a ton of AK-12, so that should be alright. Alright, so let's see. First things first. Let us... Surgery kit? Oh god, look at all this crap, man. Team Lynch. We call this money, right? 50,000. 50,000, 50,000. Jeez, if I was like a mercenary for real, I'd be so rich. I mean, like, even in an outing in this game, you go out for on a mission. And you take down, you know, a few, bad guys. You can walk out with a couple $100. You know? This game makes money making look so easy. Here's our, oh, we have so much crap in here. I could sell that key, so let's go ahead and do that so I don't forget to sign. Artisan, took that. $60 for a key. Awesome. Way too much. And have more. God. Let's put all the healing stuff together at the very least. Need extra food. Oh, we have more food. Holy crap. Symmetry. Synergy important. Wow, putting pills from that. We'll put some of the attachments. More healing? Oh, jeez. LPS ammo. I think this can means LPS ammo. Oh no, it's full. She showed pics of the cute boy. Oh, she did? Oh. Cats are amazing. I'm gonna feel real sad once mine passes. Like cat is... Her name's QB. I think you guys already know her name's QB, but... She is a ripe old age of 14 years old. That is super old for a cat, you know? Cats don't live very long when they're supposed to. So, he's pretty far up there. She's my darling. So when I taught KB, she was just a kitten that could barely like open her eyes. I don't think she was even supposed to come to me at such a young age. So I did my best to socialize her as much as possible. So I'm hoping that she came out decent for an old lady. I love her. I love her so much. And she's so gentle. She's so her fur quality is so great, so soft, so smooth. And she talks to me a lot, and she follows me everywhere. Yeah, I think my Kibe is my light. He's my most precious cat. But she's getting old, 14 is old for a cat. She's in good shape, for the most part. He's not like limping or nothing, she's not losing weight. And, she's in a good place right now. Yeah, we're doing some touch-a-see at the moment because we're waiting for either nighttime to come or for Handshake to finish this stupid falsifying of documents. So as soon as we get that. God, the Pillowman theme is so good, man. I don't watch JoJo, so I don't really know much about what's going on in that series, aside from the really extravagant poses and stuff that they do. I really don't know anything about JoJo. Actually, the first time I've seen JoJo wasn't even on the anime or on the screen. There's this old taco shop I used to go to, and they had an arcade machine. And there was a JoJo fighting game. It was a JoJo fighting game, and I was looking, I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, it's so peculiar to me. I mean, I never really played it, but the fact that it was there was kind of, when you're waiting for your food, what do you do, right? You're just gonna, spend some money, kill some time. And so I played JoJo. Yeah. Keep viewers on. Okay. Alright. Possible ban meter. Okay. Let's ban you. Get out of here. Yeah. Get out of here. You know what I should do that I keep forgetting to do? Is ask people to be mods. Like 99% of the time I don't have a mod, I'm like doing it myself. I think that's one of the nice things about being, a small stream is that you don't have to worry about, dealing with too much mod stuff. Because, you don't have such a huge viewership. I don't mean to see that try to garner pity or anything. It's just how it is. Yep, after AK sends 2 magazines. What's in here? Sheesh. Sensible. That's from with hat bag your ear. They have a lot of 545s. I guess we'll run these magazines dry. I mean, why not? It's not like the weapon is going bad anyways. Let's go eat some food. I think we're almost through there. 10 minutes. Man, this sucks. I'm just waiting and killing time. This song's cool. I don't know if you guys played Arknights or watch or what. I think there's an anime for Arknights there. And it's done by Ufotable, the studio Ufotable, which is a very good studio, by the way. But I heard the song in a cutscene, a fighting and action cutscene. Oh, and it was so cool. It was basically like horse girls fighting each other. Horse girls are amazing. Out of as much as I love cats, horse girls are my favorite. They're my favorite, animal. Girls are okay, but I don't really care for them too much. But horse girls are where it's at. They're strong, they're elegant, they're beautiful, and they run really fast. And to be honest, but my little guilty pleasure is the Musume series. The racing horse girls. The pretty derby. That's my little guilty pleasure, and I'm still waiting for the global release of Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Because once that fire comes out, I'm gonna train the fastest horse girl. Oh my god. And I want to someday face off against Chibidoki's horse girl, because she likes it too. So that's what I want. Just race her and beat her. I'm gonna train my horse girl so bad, and it's like I don't know if I'll stream it. I probably will, because I'll probably get really into the races. Oh my goodness, I'm going insane. Horse girls, guys. Horse ones are amazing. If I were to be a VTuber that was animal themed, it would be a horse girl. Either a horse girl or something very obscure like a crocodilian or something, reptile. Have you played Space Marine? I played Space Marine 2. Yeah, I streamed that when it came out and played the shit out of that one. I haven't played it since I beat the campaign. Well, with friends and stuff. I was rocking the salamander armor. because Summit is awesome. Have you heard of the new game? You mean Space Marine 3? I heard they did protection for that. Which is crazy. Titus is awesome. Hope we get to kill the Andros, because that guy's a dick. Or, 3 minutes. 7 minutes. It's gonna be dark soon. 1700? Hmm. You know what we can do? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this document from him, and then rather than do this task, we're gonna fly over to the motel so we can drop off these documents. I don't think we need the wallet for this part. Which of my vendors is not 100 yet? 3. Handshake is the only one that's not level 3. Okay, so, wow. We are about 5,300. No. 1,300 XP to go for this guy. And then he'll be maxed out. Which is kind of funny since I'm not buying anything from these guys anyways. It kind of sucks. Look at this. Look at this. This is the funny thing that still gets me. Okay. Ripple EMT pouch. 9. It takes up 4 slots to 2x2. And it has 9 container slots inside. Versus the keyword kits. They only take up 2 slots. They're 2x1. And they have, they use 6. They have 6 slots. So, basically, you carry 2 keyword kits, you can have 12 slots. Versus 1 EMT pouch, which takes up 9. We didn't get 9, so it's like blah. Understand unlocking the gun classes? Oh, you mean like, how long did you beat the campaign? I got it right way up to beating the campaign. Come on. Trickle, are you done yet? 5 minutes. Yeah, I did the campaign, then I was able to, I don't want to change multiplier after that, problems. I don't think it's level based. I think level only matters about unlocking, like, cosmetic stuff. Put the wall aside. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab the folder. It's gonna be nighttime soon. We're gonna go to the motel. We're gonna camp out and wait for this thing to drop off the files. Because you have to drop off the files at 2200. And then another one's the gas station, which I know the gas station's over here. This one. Yeah, right there. Because I remember, I'm always walking past this gas station all the time when I go to Tiger Bay. So, I don't know where to drop it off in the gas station. It's probably gonna be inside. Probably on the countertop or something. But we'll do that, and then we should have the next part for this one. I don't know where we're gonna put the next map's gonna be. Wait until the falsified documents are finished. We're gonna drop it off, I wonder. Where's gonna make us go? He says, go to an entry base, get the documents. Then plant the false report in their office. He'll be on me back. I don't want to go back. I guess we're gonna be going back to put it back inside the HQ probably. Oh, when do you start unlocking gun cases? Oh, gun cases, sorry, I thought the gun classes for Space Marine. You get them from tasks, so it's not near level. The only thing you get from levels in this game is cosmetics. You know, shirts and pants and such. That's it. You don't get, cases for that. It's just tasks. I started getting my gun cases, I think, sometime after doing like one of the first tasks in the level 3, the tier 3 zones. Not Tiger Bay, I think I got a gun case before Tiger Bay. But like, Fort Narth, I think. Pretty sure there's one of the Fort Narth ones when you first get the a gun case, and it wasn't this one. I think it was this, the Trump thing. Yeah, I think it's the Trump that you get first. You don't get this one till later. And then ammo, I prefer meth cases because I get more meth than I do ammo. And then the cooler, of course, to get that early. And then these boxes are from... One is like the standard lot box. And this one I'm using now, it's snack. I got that from a task. Are you ready yet? Freaking dude, 2 minutes. Jeez. Where is the one on the map? Let's see. Got quite a few people in the beginning zone. Masua Malchos. Division 75. Couple people in Bonpa. One Bugbear in Fortnite. Ooh. Minute Sapphire. Alright. That's good. Wait. Valley Bowhunter's in the... Okay, he's making his way around. Some guys at YBL. Nice. Ayo, Jinsum. Lucky he's sniping. Why do you not use the larger safe? Because I haven't earned it yet. Because of the 0 to Hero challenge, I'm only using things I earn through tasks. Or what I find in the field. So I'm not buying things from vendors except for like task items or key cases because they don't offer those as plus rewards anywhere. I think that's about it. 1 minute, okay. So, that's why. I'm so tempted though. I'm so tempted to just pop it in there. It would have saved me so much trouble. Because going with the 2x2 really sucks. When you start the game with the large, yeah, that's true, you do. But I'm starting from nothing. That's the whole point of playing 0 to Hero. You start from nothing. Like, I think I didn't even use a handgun when I first started. I think I just had a knife. I picked up a gun from a dead body I found in the starting tab. Yeah. I mean, the 0 to Hero thing, it was rough at the very beginning because he had no bags. And then the surgery kits were incredibly valuable and very hard to find. He didn't want to have surgery, otherwise you're basically dead at that point. I know Jarhead was doing a permadeath challenge, where if he dies, he has to start over completely, which is absolutely insanity. Jeez. Midnight Sapphire Hotel office. Collect the falsified documents. Oh man, so this is another night mission. Oh shit, dude. Others. Alright, well. I know where the office is. Oh, so that's how they went. The office is gonna be, it's like, it's the locked door, I think. I think I have a key to it. It's the desk. There's a desk there, there's an office. Pretty close to the entrance, so I know where it's at. Alright, but first we're gonna go into... Do I need a key case for this part? Let me think. I do not, okay. So, for the interest of preserving our quest items, we're gonna forego the keys. Alright, we're gonna go to Nakasa Village.
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to base camp.
And then break inside the motel until 2200. It's 1800 right now, so by the time we get there, we'll still have plenty of time. It'll give us some time to appreciate the daylight to take out any bad guys that are out there. They'll probably respawn by the time we have to leave, but at the very least, we can get entry pretty easily. The other place you have to go to, which is the gas station, is pretty open, so I'm not worried about having to deal with too much darkness, but as we saw from the last time, inbound buffering. Okay, so as we saw last time, fighting in the motel was terrible in the dark. Wait, what song's playing right now? Oh, it's Nikki. The gypsies are approach. I'll go this way. Fine, good. So destination right here.
We're getting close. 1 minute.
One thin wire. So,
Approaching the
also,
Elm. 30 seconds.
just an update of what's going on the next few weeks. Things might be a little rough as far as my schedule's concerned because, living situation is going to be going under a bunch of changes. So, changes as in the place I'm staying at now. Should I not find enough roommates,
Spread out.
I will no longer be able to stay where I'm staying at, you know? So I'll have to find another place. I don't know if that's how certain that's gonna be. But and for the time being, that's a worst case scenario. Whereas if I don't have, if I'm not able to find roommates, then I'm gonna have to be in search of a new place of residence. Which isn't, it's stressful, but I'm really too worried about it. But that could affect streaming times and things. So, just want to let you guys know, I know that it's hard for me to be incredibly consistent or have a set schedule. It's kind of impossible for me. I mean, I'm a person who has full-time duties. Don't want to even give me a spam over here. So, between full-time duties and this, time is not very abundant. If in the perfect world I was able to become a full-time streamer, then things would be very different. I'd be probably being neglected well, to be honest, because I'd be streaming doing stuff all the time. Oh man, that'd be... So I guess, performing duties and things like that is probably beneficial for me in the long run, just even though it's going against my interest. My thing was sort of crack a little bit. Best of luck. Oh, thank you. You'll work out, guys, no matter what. So I haven't been quitting streamings or anything like that. This is my escape. I love hanging out with you guys, even though I'm just yapping to the void most of the time. You know what? It's okay. Maybe one day I'll catch some kind of big break and join a big group or something, or become part of something really huge, and then become super popular. That's like the dream. But you know what? I have to keep myself grounded in reality. And all the responsibilities that come with it. And better be safe than sorry. So take the plunge. Jesus. Where is everybody here? Weird. Was what? Oh, I missed them. Wait, you a bitch. I think he knows me. Where are you? you are. There was someone on. I sensed someone on the far end. Let's go around the back. Oh, right. Hey, Grim Oil, what's going on? How are you doing? You got that guy? Yeah, my scope is starting to crack a little bit. Alright. I know last time I was here, there were some guys inside the hut. Oh shit, that was close. Where are you? Where'd that come from? That's close. Well, you saw that, right? There you are. That little bitch. Brodette said you in the hotel room. I remember him. Alright, here we go. He's in one of these rooms. Right, I think this is the room we need to be.
ไม่มีบ่ได้ตลอดดอก
We'll chill here.
ไม่งั้นว่าคุณล้มกันเรื่องนี้มาแม่
Alright, there we go. Let's see if he comes around. It is 1900, so we have time. Are you with us? I am. I'm on defense of whether or not I want to change to a different section when the update comes around. We'll see. I know that Nippy wanted to play on Crimson. And Ricky can just change wherever she wants, so... Yeah, not just Duel of Fates. This is like this really cool arrangement someone did that incorporated the the Imperial March, and it's so good. God, Duel of Fates was such a good. I gotta say though, of all the lightsaber fights in Star Wars, the one that is the most impressive is the duel between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin. There's actually videos out there of like real like sword experts, sword fighting experts that analyze the fight, and they were actually very impressed with how realistic and viable their technique was. Of course, there were certain flares that were a little that they could picked on because it was just dumb. But for the screen, you know, they understood why they did certain things. Mainly the twirling. Simon Kim, I believe so, yeah. That fight is everyone's favorite. Well, it's not just because of the emotional weight behind the fight, but because of just how good the technique was. You know? I mean, there's a good thing for twirling and stuff like that. Even like Anakin's signature, like, backspin, thing where while he does spin, he uses his saber to, like, defend his back while he does it. That move of his was like almost genius. It was incredible. Like usually when it comes to sword experts, right? Sword fighting, you never want to twirl, because when you twirl, even though it looks flashy and cool, you're exposing your back to the enemy, and they could either just thrust and kill you, or and they'll, it's easy. But the way Anakin did it was so good that it protected his back while he did it, while building momentum, and a lot of the sword experts were like, holy shit, that was actually pretty cool. Actually, one fight, my second favorite fight, lightsaber fight, and in Star Wars, which requires context, of course, is the duel between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan and New Hope. You know, where Darth Vader he kills Obi-Wan on the Star Destroyer? Now, people were like saying, okay, that was really, really boring because they were just standing there most of the time, kind of like poking at each other. But then, for those who don't understand what sword fighting is all about, it was actually very, very realistic. I was a practitioner of Kendo for many years, and I will admit, like completely, if you don't bow your opponent, you will hold the forward stance and kind of prod and pull, trying to find openings, trying to test each other, the reaction speed, things like that, technique. But just little small strikes and small movements. And it doesn't very, cool, but it's a real thing. And if you are the one holding the blade, those moments are incredibly mentally exhausting. Because you're sitting there, it's a mind game. You're trying to play mind, just trying to calculate all these possibilities and what you could do, what they could do if they do this, if they do that, or if you do this, what would they do? It's a lot of 4D chess playing out in your head, multiple scenarios all at once. And so while you're doing that, you're just staring at each other. It's very, very. That's why that duel between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan was. I was really impressed with it, because not only just from that, because from a story standpoint, at that point in time, Vader and Obi-Wan hasn't seen each other for so long, right? This is way before the Obi-Wan show even came to being, so one would assume that they haven't even seen each other since they met on Mustafar in, episode 3. Of course, that all changed with the Obi-Wan show, but, so they don't know Jin's capabilities, and Vader, as brutal as he is as a fighter, he was bested pretty badly by Obi-Wan in his prime, so of course he's going to be very cautious in having you fought as well. So, and if you guys watch that one, reimagining of that fight between Vader and Obi-Wan, that one's indie studio did, dude, it was fucking crazy. Hey, King Pounder, what are you doing? Dude, that fight, it's on YouTube. You can watch it for free, but it had it brought out more of the aggression in Vader, when he fought Obi-Wan, and it was awesome. I don't know, I'm not a super huge Star Wars nerd, but I did follow the Vader comics, and bro, if they portrayed Vader on screen as how he conducted himself in the comics, it would be absolutely insanity. It is absolute insanity how ridiculously powerful and brutal that man is. He came close to it when they showed him appear in the Obi-Wan show, when he walked in that one town and started randomly joking and killing people just to try to lure a Jedi out. He was that kind of mythlessness. What did I think of the Obi-Wan series? Okay, so there's a lot of wrong in there. There's a lot of canon breaking things, for example, if he did all that stuff with young Leia, how come she acts like she doesn't really know him at all, or even recognize him at all in A New Hope, right? It doesn't make any sense. And although his charge was to protect Luke, that was his job. It was, what's his face's name? Dal's name, the senator, Alderaan says senator. Fuck is his name? Leia's adopted father. It's his job to protect Leia, so what the fuck? And also, that dumb scene where that young Leia is just a child, right? And somehow she's able to outrun, like, all these grown-ass men in a forest. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, there were a lot of dumb moments. A lot of the Leia moments are pretty dumb. I was really... But I understand, like, breaking down Obi-Wan to a certain point where it's cutting off the Force. Cutting stuff off the Force was pretty cool in a way, because that means he's less susceptible to be sensed, you know, by the Inquisitors and such, and to be hunted down. I get that part, but they made him, like, way too depressed. Obi-Wan, even though he would cut himself from the Force, he would still be, you know, honoring, you know, his role, and would probably still be training and meditating and doing all that stuff at the very least. You know, you wouldn't be like this weak-ass old man, like how they did Luke in the fanfiction trilogy. I don't know what's going on with this thing, trying to tear all the
Welcome,
heroes into
Commander.
freaking
Your support is
busted up
greatly
old men
appreciated.
that are, like, just awful. Ngane Kasi, thank you for the sub. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, Disney liked to bastardize the heroes. Oh god, it was... I'm surprised that they, like, killed Chumi off by having him get, like, beaten to death by a bunch of lightsabers, or not by stormtroopers or substitute bugs or something. Have I seen Andor? I mean, the series? I didn't bother seeing Andor because I already know that dude's gonna die. And he's a minor character anyway, yeah. I mean, Rogue One is good enough. No, I think his... I don't know why why? Well, what's the point? He's a minor character at best, and then... Okay. He did his role, he dies. No? Hi. Easy. So I really had no interest in Andor. I heard it was good, but I really had no interest in it. What I want to see was they should have done is do like a story where there are no lightsabers, no Jedi involved, just straight up whole war story behind like the perspective of like a frontline stormtrooper fighting battles and like what they have to deal with, you know, the camaraderie they have with each other, the human side of them on the field of battle. Same with the rebels. That would have been so cool, like a Band of Brothers type show, just centered around like stormtroopers, soldiers, and ready soldiers. That would be so fucking good. They came very close to that in The Mandalorian, where Bill Burr was like, you know, the ex-stormtrooper, and he was, you know, they were masquerading as stormtroopers to get somewhere if they were like on a transport or something. And then he's talking about his experiences as a stormtrooper and how like all his men died and how traumatized he became because that was so good. I was like, oh my god. Then like seeing the stormtroopers, you know, they're outgunned. You know, they're on the verge of hanging on, then seeing them cheer for each other and saving each other and helping each other as best they can. That was so good. I'm like, oh my god. To see this human side of war, you know, among the common ranks is something that is like almost never explored. And so I was like really, really impressed with that scene. It was really powerful. He pulled it off really, really well. Because it's real, man. That's the thing that like real soldiers and anyone who's seen battles goes through. In the quiet moments, at least. So I'm hoping one day they do something like that. No, don't worry about Jedi's and all that stuff. So it doesn't have to be about lightsabers and the Force all the time. You know, I mean, the Mandalorian came kind of close. It's like the closer we get to a more grounded, you know, experience of the world among common people. You know, season 1 and 2 at least was really cool. That's what the Mandalorian should have been. Yeah, then the Mandalorian kind of fell off the edge after a while. Once Botan and the Darksaber thing started to come into play, and then the whole Gian and trying to clone stuff to be force sensitive. Yeah, that was like, whatever. They should have kept it to being Western. Just, you know, a Western. That's all. a sci-fi western that was such a cool concept. It was so good. And we don't even talk about Boba Fett. Oh my god, that was fucking disgusting. It's so disgusting what they did to Boba Fett. Oh Jesus, that guy's a bitch the whole time. Oh my god, no, let's be peaceful. Let's be peaceful. Bitch, you're supposed to be like the most ruthless, feared bounty hunter in the galaxy, and you're gonna be, you get pushed around by these thugs that you know are thugs, you know how they operate, they know that they can't be trusted. That was so dumb, man. The Boba Fett show really, disappointing me to no end. Oh shit. God. Man. The best part of the Boba Fett show was the Mandalorian part. Funny. For me, the whole point of the show was that they get Grogu and Luke with Grogu. Just came back. Yeah. No, you know what? You know what's funny though? If Grogu stayed with Luke, that means that freaking Kylo Ren would have killed him eventually. It's like apparently Kylo Ren killed all of his students, right? Which is dumb, because for one, it's Luke Skywalker. He never would have given into the fear, so much fear that he would try to kill, Ben Solo in the first place. He never. That's so uncharacteristic of him. So the fact that they made him do that was so stupid. So dumb. But what they did to Lucas Bro, I mean, Mark Hamill he's kind of crazy now. Now I lost a lot of respect for him as an actor, but at the time, of that, even he was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? This is not what Luke would have done." Like this, no one knows him better than me, which is, arguably fair to say. But of course, the man needs work, so. What they did to Luke was such a pain. I mean, the whole thing they did with him, doing the whole force projection thing, that thing was pretty cool, at the very least. That was like the only cool thing that he did. The best part we've seen of Luke in the recent times was cameos in The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, like Luke in his prime. That was how he should have been, like the entire time. Calm, collected, reserved, fearless, wise. That is the Skywalker that everyone wants to see and knows how should be. I don't know if the Battlefront gains the Battlefront 2 storyline, but he does appear in that as well. It's a cameo. And the way he was in there was like, yes, this is him. He's matured. It was so good. It's like to see him destroy all those Dark Troopers. Yeah, he did like us nothing. It's kind of like that hallway scene kind of mirrored Darth Vader's like hallway scenes in Rogue One in a way. Where Darth Vader was more brutal, Luke was more graceful with this, this fine style. But the Force Crush. Now, a lot of people, when Luke Force crushed that one Dark Trooper, people were like, "Oh my god, that's a dark side ability. Why is Luke doing that?" I was like, no, that's not a dark side ability. It's just a Force ability. Like, people don't realize that just because you're Force crushing something doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Like, sure, Sith use Force crushing more, but Jedi can use it too. Like, the reason why General Grievous is always bent over and coughing and all that stuff is because Mace Windu literally Force crushed his heart, his organs. He survived, of course, but that's the reason why he's all crippled and jacked up in the movies. So Force crush is as good as that thing. I also wonder if Star Wars Theory is gonna make a sequel to his Star Wars film. He did a pretty good job with his fan film, where Mace Windu is supposed to be alive. So damn, they did Mace Windu so dirty. Though in episode 3 when Mace Windu was and all those Jedi Masters were fighting Palpatine in the office. It's a shame they didn't keep the original concept. Because Windu and what's the guy? The green and Phoebe and the guy. What the hell's his name? It's just so. They were supposed to hold out for a very long time. Okay, and like at some point, he doesn't use like his red lightsaber at first or stuff like that. Oh no. I'm thinking about the duel with Obi-Wan. At some point, Obi-Wan decides Anakin, and then in the fight, Anakin is supposed to pull out the red lightsaber afterwards, which would have been freaking awesome. Like during, like as a transition in the fight. That's how originally that fight was supposed to go. At one point. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, let's go. Disappear into the jungle. Alright, let's go. Kit Fisto, yeah, that's his name. That dude was pretty strong, right? Supposedly pretty strong. And what was the show that was like so bad? I don't know why like the writing in modern series are just so bad now. Like, what was the most recent one that the Acolyte? Yeah, the Acolyte. The freaking the power of many. That, oh god, that's the most. Oh god. Oh my god. The power one, the power two, the power of many. Like, immaculate creation of a force baby. Lesbian witches. Immaculate conception of a child through the force. Oh, it's so stupid. I didn't watch the series because I was like, I knew it was gonna be like a shit show from the very beginning. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch that. Given the fact that one guy was using binoculars for like meters of distance. Yeah, it's, I don't know, man. Writing these days, pretty lazy.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
No, call birds. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's get closer to this place at least. Alright, so minutes after I'll probably the last time we go to, we're gonna go to the gas station next. At least we'll finish one of these tasks. I believe this is where it's supposed to be. Yes. Alright. No! Someone grabbed it for me. Shit. Let's see. Pick up at Foxtrot 1. Destination Hotel 1. Bravo 1. Bravo 1. Y'all don't know what to write, share? Sometimes I go on the Reddit for Grey Zone and people are complaining about there needs to be more helicopters. The wait times are too long. It's like, oh man. You sweet summer child. You have no idea how bad wait times were when the game first released. We're talking like 8 minutes, 15 minutes. And then you gotta fight the timer, and you gotta fight against other people to get it, so you can wait 15 minutes for Halo, and then lose to someone else clicking faster than you. It was so bad. This is like nothing. This is nothing. I think the helicopter towns are fine. I have no qualms, no complaints about it. I'm seeing that the main actress was yelling at Star Wars theory for spreading lies about the show. You know, the thing about... Okay, so here's the thing about how studios and stuff used to do PR. No matter what anyone said, whenever facing negative criticism, they wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't let the actors or anyone involved in the production say a word if there was negative criticism out there, unless it was like something super serious, like animal cruelty or some kind of like scandal in the show that caused a legitimate physical or emotional harm to like a person that's in the production, then but as far as in regards to like the show itself, the product, they've kept their mouth shut. They'll let the thing release and people will speak for themselves after they see it. These days what I notice is that they just can't help themselves and they open their mouth. Actresses, directors, producers, showrunners, they all just take to social media and just run their mouth against anyone and everyone and anyone. And then it bites them. Yes, I think they get into the mind where like that saying where bad publicity is good publicity because it's self-publicity. But when you're dividing the fan base that you're supposedly catering
This
to,
is Raven arriving shortly near
and
your
try to make
position.
them feel
ETA,
like
30 seconds.
idiots and don't insult them, what do you think's gonna happen? And that's why these shows are failing hard. The prime example of this is freaking Snow White that just came out. For 2 years, they couldn't keep a leash on Rachel Ziegler, the brown actress playing Snow White, who's supposed to be not skin as white as snow.
I'm here. Move it. Go.
And that show is just, oh god, they
Get
could
ready,
lose so
we're
much
moving out.
money. It's like the budget's like over 400 million, something like that. That's insane. Oh god, and studios need to like tell their people to just shut their mouth. Yeah, it's the production because of reshoots and all that stuff. And like back in the day, they used to have PR personnel that would actually train, the team actors and whoever's gonna go in front of a camera and speak. They would train them to tell them what they need to say, how to handle certain questions, as to promote the product in a positive light, and to reassure people of things, not call them liars, but to reassure them that hey, give it a gift of fresh egg, that's our thing, to be respectful. That's what they used to do, but apparently they don't do that anymore. There's so many. Disney's been losing so much money with the reshoots. It's like when Peter Dinklage, Tyrion Lannister, that guy, when he got upset that, if you're gonna use like people with dwarfism to play the 7 dwarves, that is, some kind of like, that's like, not really racist, but a bigoted thing to do or something like that, and he got really mad. So he said you shouldn't do that just because of dwarves, it shouldn't play dwarves. That's insulting.
Get ready.
But
1
then
minute.
you got all these actors that are, with dwarfism, who are like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? We want work. You're making them not give us work anymore. There's not really many roles where people with dwarfism can actually, take already. And then does it listen to that asshole, and then they robbed a bunch of, actors. Not opportunity to name out. Yeah, that was such a tone-deaf thing for him to do. Not even considering what other people with his, with dwarfism felt. And he got shoes, and he wants to shut the door behind him. He thought he was gonna be like a hero. That's what he thought he was gonna be. What an idiot. And yeah, and then now they turn the dwarves into like these CG dwarves.
Go.
I mean, it's really hard to do a show, a movie where you have live actors and then the cartoon / CG characters together. It's really hard. In some cases it does work. A prime example is Sonic. That one worked fine because it's Sonic. He's meant to be cartoony, And the other only time I've seen it worked well was in Who framed Roger Rabbit? Because he got like humans and cartoon characters, you know, side by side, but it was in the lore that, you know, the cartoon world was a real place, and people from cartoon world were able to cross over into the real world, and that's why it was like that. There's an actual explanation for it that made sense. For lack of a better term to say. Alright, let's go find a way in here. And I think Jessica Rabbit, I think she ruined a bunch of people, like, seriously so seductive. I think she turned on a lot of people too, like, that cartoons can be sexy, I think. Where's all the bad guys here? I know there's bad guys here. Yeah, Jessica Rabbit was, she was something. She was something. And how she fell in love with Roger Rabbit of all people was kind of crazy. And I think that Who Framed Roger Rabbit was the only show / movie where Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse were on the same screen together at the same time. I think. Because back then they're like super rivals, I think. Warner Brothers at Disney. Oh, there's the same one. This is weird. So there should be back entrance, I think. Let's see, let's go over here.
Some beautiful people have arrived. Please enjoy your stay.
Very nice. Reedy, it's a man bun. What's going on? Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. My name's Tiferet, Replicant Arms Combat Android of House Invicta. Welcome. We're playing some Grayson Warfare right now. Playing a hero, see what a hero run right now. What is all the bad guys? You get that? I don't like this. Alright, where am I supposed to believe this thing? Alright, hold on. Gonna pray for the best. Okay, let me give you a shout out. Oh my god, Katsugun's there too.
People have arrived.
Yeah, Radiance, Nanban, thank you. Hey, you're also playing Grey Zone. Awesome, sweet, and Katsugun's. How are you doing? I need you to shout too. Welcome, guys. Welcome. My name is Tiferet, Replicant Arms Combat Droid of House Invicta. We are playing some Grey Zone Warfare today. We are playing Certi Hero, which means we cannot buy from vendors. We only work with what we got with what we find. And, what is this thing now? And, when we're in through tasks, I think I'm doing this wrong, guys. We're really trying to do this quest, but I don't think I'm doing it right. It said gas station, didn't it? Well, let me go hide somewhere real fast. But yeah, well, first off, Radio Man Bud, how did your Grayson go? And Gataguns, how was your Gachagani today? I saw you through that book. What book was that? I'm actually curious about what book you were, clutching to your bosom, by the way. This task says, bring first package to a gas station east of Fort Narth. Well, this is the gas station east of Fort Narth. Unless there's another gas station that I'm unaware of. It has to be here. Well, that's prissy. We did a lot, but lots of fun. Nice. Are you playing PvP? Reading what book was this to you? I can see International Rifle. Ooh, so now we have a name. Nice. Well, that was cute. I do appreciate that new trend with hugging the book. Whoa. Hey.
Attention, Captain.
What?
It looks like you have a new follower.
I need night vision, bros. This is crazy. And the game is gonna just be free. I'm gonna be playing PvP like mad once the new update comes out. I swear. Did I I have the... So here, folder. Okay, I got it. Do I leave it here? What do I leave this thing? Do I leave it on the floor? Oh no. What would I leave this box? Okay, I'm trying to find out where I'm supposed to leave this folder, guys. Here? No? Do I leave it in the car? It said bring it to the gas station. I'm here at the gas station. Where'd that guy go? Okay, he's walking off. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, it says we have to bring this folder to the gas station. At 2200, it is 2200. Am I just moving too fast? It's a belt. You don't leave it on the counter? Counter? Well, let's get the cash. Let's take the cash. What about down here? Alright, why am I being stupid here? Being the first time at the gas station. East. I'm in Tiger Bay. Fuck, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong fucking place. Okay, for north. Shit. There, gas station. I know where that's at. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoops. I went to the wrong place. My bad. Why is my mind was thinking Tiger Bay because I've been going to freaking Tiger Bay so much. Oh, you have time. You got this.
Exfil, confirmed. Raven on
Okay,
route
let's
to
go.
Schoolyard 3.
We have plenty of time. Then you gotta go to Midnight Sapphire. Try 9 minutes, see if I get a snack. Why try 9 minutes? Seen Radiant Man Bun. What is the thing you're looking forward to the most when the update comes for the new update? Which feature? I like to ask people what they're looking forward to the most because it's always nice to see what they want. It's 8 a.m. Oh my god, you've been awake.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way.
Easy, man.
30 seconds.
Alright, here we go. The thing I'm interested in is the new vendor. I'm really excited to see what's getting in there. You didn't sleep. That's... You need sleep. The gun was good. Gotcha guns. Do you play Extraction Shortcuts? Would you play Gray Zone? Or is it just guns? just real life guns like
Get in, go!
Nothing wrong with that.
Strap
And
in,
what is
we're heading out.
what are your thoughts on airsoft? I know airsoft is like a touchy subject sometimes where like people couldn't do this. You played Tarkov in the past, I've been bad at it. I played Tarkov when it first came out. And then I got frustrated with it. Back then I wasn't very good at video games either. I do intend to try it out again one of these days. So, hopefully I'll be better off and the game in better state. Airsoft is cool. I've seen some crazy airsoft videos where people have like miniguns. Airsoft miniguns. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? That is nuts. Or like garbage ghillie suits. Pretty crafty. Or the dude who uses mirrors, right? He's like his mirrors. Like a mirror type of, not really barricade, but he uses mirror for camouflage. And somehow it works. It's really crazy. Tarkov and Cole's Beta was fun with friends. Dude, Tarkov is never gonna release in full. It's gonna be perpetual development. So after what, 10 years?
1 minute.
Was it Cole's Beta in 2007? Isn't it still Cole's Beta? Like technically? Yeah, it's never gonna release. It's gonna be like the Game of Thrones books. Was it the Song of Ice and Fire? They're never gonna get a final book release to that. George R. Martin's been working on that next book for almost a decade, probably more.
Get ready. 30
Yeah,
seconds.
it's crazy. That dude's like rolling in cash, so he doesn't care. Tarkov as beta forever. Oh, did you see they have one game? It's like a VR Battlefield game. It looks pretty nuts. It's VR too. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know how well that would play, but it looks pretty crazy. You're looking forward to the weather system, combat apples. Yeah, the cops, man. The combat apples with the new vendor. I hope that the new vendor doesn't sell shit that's already being sold by our vendors right now. Very like completely new stuff. You know, to provide incentive for us to actually go out there and take control of these things. And I wonder what the conditions are for the cops. Like, do we have to be manned and protected at all times? Or is there a thing where, it's like, once it's taken over him, there's a cooldown period of like a day or so before they'll actually take it over again. Had I heard of the VR Battlefield game? Well, it's not actually a battle. It's not Battlefield, like the actual people making Battlefield, but it's a Battlefield-esque game with its VR. It looks crazy. Jeez, that thing's loud. Is someone else here? Well, they're probably going to front north. Okay, I see lights. There you are. Shift over. Shift over. I hate the voodoo. I hate the voodoo so much, man. It's just not as clean, man. This tech picture's not clean at all. I mean, it's better than nothing, but still, shit. Alright, just a couple more guys here. There's probably someone on the road. Yeah, okay. I know there's more. There's always more. Ooh, was that? Can't tell the light sometimes. Hi, that's one. Guess you should usually have like 3 or 4 guys. There's one right there. Nice. Okay, scooting along, scooting along. Alright, where's that other dude snapping at me? Sure he doesn't see me. He doesn't know where I'm at. Thought I heard some move there. Okay. I think you can move in. It's only like one more dude in there somewhere. Fine, we got it. We got it. We have plenty of time. No need to rush. Can they see my laser? How much they can. Alright, this is the gas station. Oh, the lights.
Attention, Captain. It looks like you have a new
Alright,
follower.
there's another one. There's another one. Let's move. Let's move a little bit. Hey, Pandora Goodies. Ooh, nice name. Thank you. There's another one over somewhere. Okay, let's move. Oh shit, bro. Okay, I think this should be all. Nice, let's go. Never mind, just joking. There's another one somewhere. It's not far away. Are you shooting at from friend? Here you are. You're down. Okay, cool. We have plenty of rounds. Alright, this is it. Alright, cool. They should all be dead. Wait, is this the place? I don't remember killing that dude. Did I kill this dude?
Attention, Captain. It looks
I don't
like you
remember
have a
killing
new
him.
follower.
When am I supposed to leave this? Oh, here it is. Oh, nice. Nice, we did it. Alright, nice. Alright, hey. Oh, thank you, Radio Man Done. Thank you for the follow. I got a tip about it too. It was good, no, to see other people play this game. Free Zone players got to stick together. Yeah, I've been like, I'm a VTuber, yeah. I also visit like regular streamers too, like Jarhead. I visit him, and others. Also Ty plays. I visit him sometimes. And it's really nice, especially when you like see the familiar names during like the big events. Did you take part in the big event? With the PvP event? That they did? Man, that thing's so fucking fun, dude. Let's get out of here. We're done here. I don't think we have enough time to make it to Minette Sapphire, but it's okay. Yeah. Hopefully, if you did, and hopefully that you're able to. So if I try to get in touch with Vicky, she's a VTuber, but also plays a lot, and she's also dead. It's really cool. Man, I just hope we get the HK guns. That's what they said last year. Springtime HK. That's gonna be so fucking cool, man. I wonder which ones. I hope it's gonna be like more than this time around. But I'd hope they added what? AK-08, AK-15, AK-12. I think they added a shotgun, right? I think.
Behind
So that's
you!
what, five buttons? There's no one behind me. No one behind me. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Alright, let's go back.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Delta 1.
Wait. Are we gonna get AK Sync for you? Yes. They added that one too. So it's nice to see expansion of AK platforms. I'm kind of biased because I love AK.
ETA, 1 minute.
I would hope to see that. I'm really hoping to add LMGs into the game eventually. Bro, give me like RPK 16, please. That's my most favorite gun of all time. With drum mags, because drum mags are aesthetically pleasing to me. I want those. Hell Cell for PKM. You know, that'd be neat.
This is Raven.
PKM,
arriving shortly
PvP,
near
one of
your
those.
position.
I'll be fine with those.
ETA, 30 seconds.
Did I ever finish Stalker 2? I did. Yes, I got the Sherlock ending. I don't know if I don't know if spoil if people are planning on playing it, but I got Sherlock's ending, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. I'm satisfied with the ending. because what's his name? Scar was a madman. And I don't trust the ward, so. Though I would have had the boss
Hurry up and
lady,
get
to
in.
be honest.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Which is like basically the Corpo route. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for another story game. It's probably, you know, it's probably gonna be Cyberpunk. Whenever that goes on sale next. I think by now Cyberpunk is pretty much complete and fully optimized, I believe. So that would be like the game. Besides, I always wanted to like play it. I played a little bit of it before, but I really didn't get very far, so
We're getting close.
I wanna once
1 minute.
play that. Did we get our first night vision? I played a little bit, but I haven't played to completion. So next time it goes on a big sale, I'm gonna get it. And plus, they have like the edge runner stuff in there now, so yeah, it's gonna be great.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
This cats, man. It's not, wait, Pre 200, bro?
And
Really?
we're back. Home sweet home.
I don't think I have time to get there. Nice. Funny. 2% of the Costa's team deployed in the jungle northeast of Savampa village. Odd requests, but okay. Alright, see, is anyone, what, you know? Time's it. No, I don't think I'll make it. By the time we fly over there, fight our way in, it's gonna be too late. Savampa village, where's that? Oh, I think I know this quest. Hold on. Did he change the order again? Savampa village is... No, think of something else. Savampa... the casa. What's Savampa village? What the fuck? Is it here? Don't think it's over... I don't have been there before. Chon's village. No, it's Savampa village. It's like one of those villages that are really close to each other, I think. Here's La Casa, dumping ground. Here at Savampa village. Alright, he wants me to... Can he believe this shit? We lost contact with another one of our Constance teams. The Switzerland island itself has swallowed us one by one. Their task was to murder for no other than gather intel. But after they ventured into the jungle northeast of whatever, we lost all communication. Head over there, find out what went down. Be cautious, these guys were no rookies. Regularly sent them on dangerous assignments, so someone managed to sense them like they were likely a serious threat. So he's sending guys out on with teams, but he's not sending me out with teams. This guy's it's a dick. So no, you don't need a team. Just go out there. You'll be fine. Okay, so Fountain Village. Let's see what we can see. Northeast. Well, doesn't this look suspicious right there? Look at that. It's like only sight. What is from what east?
Hi, honey.
Well, there's this here, but it's either what we're looking for is gonna be in this part here, or over here, or over here. Thank you for the call in, thank you. Or actually, could be right here. I see like a circle, a patch. we go out, guys? Did we get our... Did we get my thing? Oh, backpack. Shit. Oh, never mind. You have to
Raven,
get that thing
wheels
for
up
handshake.
base camp.
Okay, well, we'll be fine. We haven't been killed, so, well, we've been injured today, which is pretty awesome. We are up to 145 completed tasks. Excellent. Snipe.
Raven
do
on
it.
station and ready to pick you up. Get ready, we're moving out.
Let's see. I'm trying to look for like weird landmarks or disturbances. Actually, look at this right here. This right here? This is pretty disturbed. Okay. I have a feeling it can be like maybe this patch of grass. Maybe in here in the forest. Well, check out this spot right here. This is kind of disturbed here. Like something what happened. Same with this part over here. Or maybe in the random field here, because the last time something went missing. The guys were missing. They ended up going missing here.
30 seconds.
Yeah, in here. It's like a downed helicopter. Or we'll see. It's nice to have some night vision, but whatever. And this dude's still here? He's camping out. He's camping for the treasury spawn.
Spread out.
Okay, let's do it. Alright, looking for a missing team. So he suspects that the guys that are getting killed here are a fourth faction. So they're hinting that there is a non-player fourth faction hidden somewhere in this game. Well, look at this. Tall grass. Right there. Frankly, you're not sophisticated enough to do this. Alright, let's see. Alright. Huh? What's this? Wait, shit. Did not expect that. Something down there. You heard that, right? Alright, see what happens. Thank you for the cooler. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Alright, that was weird. Someone shot at me. Alright, let's see. It's a house. I wouldn't see no bodies. what's that? Nothing. Hey. Let's work away this way. Thought I heard someone shoot at me. Alright, let's go. Buttons, get some snacks. Nice. Be safe out there. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna be dark, isn't it? Shit. Oh man, it sucks. Oh man, it's getting super dark. Alright, well. If you stumble on a body, then stumble on a body. If there's a guard out here, they could fuck me up. What's it? Move up a little bit more. No? So dark, man. Alright, nothing. Let's go back here. See. Nope, they gave us some more missions, so we have to go deep in the jungle, though. They're kind of liking that, but make it dangerous. I'm sure you can put tigers and stuff in the game eventually. Okay. Nope. How am I supposed to find this? It's in northeast of the village, right? Constantine. Dispatched number 49 ventured into the jungle northeast of the village and has authentication. So, here's Hometown Village. Okay. It came from over here. Let's head down this way. I have a feeling that it's over here. It's probably over here, probably over there, even this way. But that's sweet. Let's do sweep. Pros, they're pretty not this close. The key word is jungle, so. Nothing here. Okay. If I get killed with something in the dark, that's gonna suck. Because good luck finding your body in the jungle. It's kinda hard, even in daylight. Oh shit, it's so dark. Oh, I cannot see anything. Okay. Do we see anything out here? No signs of disturbance. Damn, they could be anywhere. Or we'll go out further. I thought I went in this Romanian's direction before I heard a gunshot, but I didn't see anyone. Maybe I could have gone to Fort 2 Minute Sapphire. Maybe we could have done the mission. This night is actually pretty long. Arguably, they're saying that the nighttime should be longer, and I kind of agree. Nighttime goes by pretty fast in this game. It's a trail. Wonder where the trail goes. Huh. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Well, if these guys are dead, that means it's probably maybe some guards, right? I'm currently looking for a reconnaissance team right now. This is another trail. No? No, not PvP at the moment. Not right now. I'm trying to find this thing for a gunny. He says look for a reconnaissance team that went missing in the jungle. Northeast of Savantpa Village? Okay, let's look. It would be wild if it was up here. They sent them into the jungle. Dude, there's a lot of jungle. That's a lot of jungle. Right, there's a house here. I rechecked down here. Well, shit. This is nothing. It's just a bunch of trash. Then we walked up here. There's nothing here. We didn't walk up to this, but there's like nothing here. The keyword says... Went to mine for now, I think until they ventured into the jungle northeast of Fapa Village. In the jungle. Alright, so... Maybe I went too far. I mean, northeast... It could be closer than I think, actually. It could be like right here, for all we know. I probably wandered way too far. Maybe. Or it could be here. I mean, if they're here to reconnaissance, so they could theoretically be in this area. Thing is, I've went through the jungle here before and never found anything yet. Let's see. What about... Amigas doesn't hurt? Northeast. It's a bit northeast, right here. Could be over here too. God damn it. Alright, let's head on back. Let's see how daylight coming up. Alright, let's go. Region C again. Finally. I mean, to be fair, even if this guy wanted to give us more directions, there's really nothing he could give. I'm probably thinking too far up. And if they're sitting inside the jungle, there's something maybe there'd be a clearing or something. According to what he said, they try to be exactly on foot too. So they don't have a helicopter that's with them. Which makes it hard, because at least with the helicopter you can kind of narrow it down to looking for little clearings, things like that. Shit, even in the daylight it looks dark in here. They find where they're constantly seen, right? And I were to go into the jungle to monitor a fort. I would look for elevated position. I mean, that's good. That seems makes good sense, right? But let's see. Any bodies? This looks too... Yeah, there's nothing I don't think you'd be here. It's too close. Right? And I've walked the year before and I've never seen anything like a body laying around. Those bodies, they don't like to spawn in, you know? Okay. Yeah, that's not it. It's not it, Chief. Damn. Okay, well, let's get to high ground at least we could take a look around. What if he has lied to me? What if they're not in the jungle? They're like in a clearing or in a building or something. Or oh, hi. Seen with him. Oh, wait. Northeast. Northeast. Let's go this way. I'm assuming we're looking for bodies. God, how cool would it be if they had a predator call out? This would be so perfect. What's this? There's something going on down here. What's this? Amy. It's a bottle. Anyone home? Right, there's a... looks like a base. Oh. It's bloody here. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. They were drowned. Gear stripped. They were tied and drowned. Alright, well, zone them. Well then. Okay, now I know. So it's what a way to go. Drowned in some stagnant ass water. Probably were tied down, pushed down, probably stepped on. Keeping their faces in. Knife and quiet way to put them out. Saves the bullets. That's kind of a fucked up way. A knife would have sufficed too. Probably would have been less effort as well, but that's crazy. So I wonder who this mysterious faction's gonna be. That's probably what the part reveal in the lore update. To see what this fourth faction is, because that's the thing that's intriguing me. So we got like the cults and Von Hot, that intrigues me. I mean, the cannibal people and just predates, you know, it's mildly interesting, but what can you do? They're just cannibals. Unless they're doing it for some kind of weird cause, for mind control or something. Or maybe zombie or something. What if they're not cannibals, what if it's zombies? You know, that they're feeding people to. And then we got now this mysterious armed faction. Okay.
Raven, wheels up for Delta 1.
I haven't found it. Mental note of where they're at for next time. Okay. Ah, that wasn't so bad. I thought it'd take a lot longer than that. But at least he put a little structure for me to figure out. Okay, cool. Okay, get rid of that noise. All the thrashing due to the bush. At least we could kind of seam through bushes and high foliage pretty easily. Because if it was like realistic, you wouldn't be able to do that at all. You have to be hacking stuff down and going around it, meh. Although it is kind of sucks that everything's moving all the time. Then again, if it wasn't moving, it'd look rather fake, right? It'd be kind of surreal if nothing's moving. You know,
Reporting.
I'm kind of worried
ETA, 1
that
minute.
with the weather update with the rain, it's gonna jack up frames. You know, optimization might shit out. That's one of the things that is kind of rough for development is sick water, especially rain. It took a long time for people to get down the physics of running water in rivers. That rain has always been kind of touchy, especially with figure more the kind of detail
Raven here.
in this
Moving
game.
out. ETA, 30 seconds.
Like in the demo, the way rain on glass, that's freaking amazing. See, we got like 10 rivets running around. Welcome back, Kenix. That was fast. What did you get for snacks? So 9. Okay.
I'm here. Move it. Go. Strap in. We're heading out.
Okay, well, we found it, guys. I wonder how close we are to Terminal Initiative. So what did that message say? It is them again? Not only are they good at their job, but they're also extremely merciless. This just keeps getting worse and worse.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
You don't know what their name is? Well, what is in your language? How many have I completed so far? So with this one that we're completing, 145 at the moment, and this would be 146. I could finish this during the next nighttime. I'll finally get my first night vision of the game.
0 seconds.
I really hope that with the update they add in the lunar cycle. We're done task and you have completed 169. Is that including the big ones?
Here we are. Welcome back to base.
Yeah, them have like 20 more to go. Shit. Alright, soon as in. Alright, Gunny, I know I'm done with you, but here. Turn code again. Gain access to the computers at Fort North HQ and extract intel about the new commander. Ah, that did it. Head to Fort North for the new commanders. Rest assured to be handsomely rewarded. And you're gonna reward me with AK-74M, which I'm fine with. That kind of served me well. But look at this. MM-24 case. Holy smokes. Storage for various items and tools. I can use that. I can definitely use that. 108 scout data size. Corba Boosti. What the hell is? Sounds like a sweet thing. You know what? Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. For what fun with the new commander is. Gain access to the computers. Do I need to bring something for this? Dude, I gotta like... My stash is all fucking jacked, man. I'm way too much shit. Fort North, huh? Anyone in Fort North? Oh, there's one guy there. Nice. Perfect.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to base
Now the
camp.
question is... The computers in the HQ. I want the computers inside... the, radio room. But, because gain access to the computers. That could be anything. I did bring my red keys, right? Okay, dude. Okay, let's go.
Raven here, ready to head out. Ready
Alright.
up, we're taking off.
You have someone in. Hopefully you stay there longer. Big Brody. Okay. I guess the first stop will be the radio room. There's computers in there. If not the radio room, that means it's gonna be an office. Office. Probably an office.
1 minute.
Okay, as far as offices are concerned, there's like company rooms on the ground floor. I mean, if I wanted to be smart, I guess I'd start from the top down. So I can at least eliminate having to work my way up there. Oh wait, there's a computer on the rooftop. Maybe I know there's one limited computer on the rooftop. This might be the one for that. Yeah, there's a computer on the rooftop. It's like, night edition. I don't know why the information would be up there, but no work our way down. Hopefully Mr. Brody here has cleared it all out for us. And would have minimal resistance. Well, yeah. That'd be very nice. That'd be very, very nice.
Go, go, go!
Alright. Let's do it. Okay, too much shit. Stamina runs out so fast. Okay, big boy Brody, stay there. Keep fighting them off for me. Opportunists. Gotta be opportunists sometimes. Have you ever played the game called DayZ? I have. I was kind of late to the game and trying it out, but after playing like more mono games with controls, going back to DayZ is rough because man, the controls in DayZ are super clunky, and the crafting system and all that stuff is not very intuitive. Recipes, things like that. It's very, unless you played the game a lot for a long time, it's pretty horrendous doing that. Oh my gosh, Nil, say hello. Hello, my father. How are you doing? Everyone, Nilsy right there is one who made my design and my model. So, that is my father. Play respects. When did I play DayZ? I played it a long time ago. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I ever received the VOD for that. I think when I did play it, it was before I had this model. Yeah, it was. I had a different design back then. That was just a PNG. Like a idle animated PNG. Are you still alive? And it was, I played on Wishy's server. I think it's sending time over there. I mean, it can assist. Hopefully, he went this direction and come out to teach a lot of computer enemies. Okay, easy does it. Okay, let's get so far. Okay, good. Are still alive? Still alive. Nice. Alright, there's still people here, that's good. And told the PMC. He recovered his body. And more dead people, good. Lots of dead people. Alright, let's go check these rooms. Impurus. This is not the one. archive. Probably not archive, but no. Where is he? Is that back? Oh, his computer? Air in the third. And it's not this one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Swim? Oh, here we go. Got it. Nice. Easy. Who's in charge? Check Discord. Okay, well, give me a moment, and then let me get to a safe place. Access first computer. Yeah, access computer is at the front rod. Access first computer. Is there more computers? Oh shh. Let's get out of here. Still alive. Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. What's his message? How to say that time of our walls. Okay, let me take my own. And Lucy. Oh, that's so pretty. I think it looks wonderful. Wow, I really like it, yeah. Is that finished? Honorable Father, is it finished? It's a new work. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go. This Taylor light. Okay. Yeah, you feel fine, but we're done here. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we're done. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh wow, thank you so much. Is that a clear background or a white background? I mean, is it this that too much, I guess, but I'm just curious. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Wow, we have new art, guys. We have another art piece done by my honorable father here. And then it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to share it. I want to make it my new profile picture too. On everything. So excited. Well, that's great. That's great. I'm gonna think of more work for you too. I was thinking of work for you. Aw, man. But how have you been? Have you been okay? Okay, I just want to get somewhere safe. Let me respond to you properly. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Nice. There's like so many things I still want to get done. Like I want to get like an animated stinger, a custom animated stinger. I want to get more emotes. Stingers, right? Like a transition thing. I want a background set for just chatting. Like a command room background that I could use for just chatting. It'd be really cool to have something like that. Because even though I'm going through like just chatting streams ever, it's funny because I've only done one just chatting stream in my entire 4 or 5 years of streaming, and that was my debut of the model. back like a year ago. Was it a year ago? No, it hasn't been a year yet. It hasn't even been a year yet, guys. So when did the small debut? I need to check. I think it was done in the fall time, if I'm remembering right. I can check on that real quick. Let's get out of here first. The Casper, anything else can come and help them out, but sorry, bro. Time is of the essence here.
Delta 1.
Okay, hold on. Is this Jersey theme again? Did this just play? Maybe something like the War Room from Doctor Strange. Or back for just yeah, like something like that. See, when did I keep you? I know I have clips somewhere in here. Let me see. What was my first ever? Let me see if I can check on it real quick. Wow. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to check the dates of the ones that's gonna bother me.
ETA, 1 minute.
Okay. Dashboard. 17 channel and go to I need to update my panels too. Holy shit. I totally forgot how my panels look. God damn. So I think that was 7 months ago?
This is Raven, arriving
7
shortly
months
near
ago.
your position.
So what?
ETA, 30 seconds.
What was 7 months ago? 7 months ago was... about September-ish. Or rather, September, October. Okay. Well, it hasn't been a year for this model. A lot of improvement. I wanted to also do more things. I want to get, like, an alternate hair color
Get in, go!
toggle. Just to pay respects to my original design. And
Get
that
ready,
guy's
we're
scheme.
moving out.
I want to get more toggles, like, more like an worried expression. I have very few toggles. Well, you're right, Mokami. That'd be very nice. Like a Girls Frontline-esque war room. Something like that. Maybe like something in the background, like a screen that may or may not have something on there, or like a map.
1
Has a
minute.
map on spread out over it. Maybe some weapon rack or something in the back. Well, it's so good. Wow. I want to put my father to work. If I had a lot of money, I would make my father work endlessly, back to back, forever.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
But for me, it's like right when I have the funds for something I want to do, something comes up and it gets in the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, make my father work so he can make more art for me. More art. Lots of art.
Exfil, come.
I don't work with... I'm to my art, like commission-wise. I'm not working with anyone else. God, I haven't been working with anyone else. Okay, so let's see, let's turn this in. Alright, man. Wait, gain access to impures. There's more than one? Damn, suspicious. First computer. Of course, there's gonna be more computers. Alright, so what's his name still there? He's still there. Alright, so... I fucked up on that one. Gain access to... That's why I thought it was suspicious, it said first computer. So I thought that meant, like, I had to go back and turn it in and then get another task for the next one. So, that was an oversight on my part. How am I doing on my mission? Yikes. Not good. got so much 762 just laying around. Now that I think about it, I barely even... Oh yeah, that's it. This is what we got. I don't have any spare... This 762 laying around. Okay, I think this is a good chance to, use a different gun. Yeah, let's see that. Alright, we'll use AK-12. Oh gosh, AK-12. Magazines. You don't have any super cool magazines with AK-12. I don't have enough SKS. I have more. Instead of 16 mags, wow. Alright, there we go. PS rounds looks like the rounds of the day. So sad. PP, PS rounds. PS rounds are not the greatest, but you know, you gotta work with what we got. Okay. Let's see, what kind of what are we working with here? What do we have here? Okay. I should probably take the... Oh yeah, we should probably take some stuff off this thing. Let's pull off the rear sight, cause fuck those things. I do not like that. We'll take off this. Do I have a spare razor? I thought I had a gun with a spare razor on it. I don't want to take that one off that one. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. And do we have a laser? Some laser? Does not. Okay. I have one. I had one. Laying around here somewhere. It's be red. Not a big fan of the red, but I'll take it. Okay. Let's see. AK-12 is good. Alright, we're back to the AK-12. It's been a while since we used AK-12. Huh. Alright, so what are we at task-wise? 146. You know, we did pretty good today, I think. I think we could have it for a decent amount of time. So I feel like it's a good time for a little break, you know? Let's see, is anyone else playing the Gray Zones today? Oh, Paka's not playing Gray Zone for once, interesting. Vanessa's playing that. Let's see, yeah, take a peek. Gray Zone Warfare? Let's see if we can find some playing it, guys. Okay, let's see. TG Excalibur. Oh, hey, they rated us before. You know? Let's go and return the favor. They didn't say nothing to us, but you know, sometimes you return the favor, guys. You know, it's always nice to be, especially if they're fellow Gray Zone players. Excalibur. So we'll go ahead and read Excalibur today. Gray Zone. F. See, like, when even away and die. F. Port. Nareth. Ray. says as our raid message. So says the raid message, guys. This person's not a VTuber, but they are a Rezone player, and you know, Rezone players are awesome. Because it's my favorite tactical shooting game. So we'll go ahead and check them out. It's this gentleman who's been kind enough to read us before. So let's go see him. So tomorrow we'll be playing, Hell Arms 2. We'll be using the new Warbot. We'll be playing with Grizz and Sneku. So it's gonna be like a collab. It should be 5 o'clock PST. So it's gonna be evening. Before then, and if I have nothing going on in the day, we'll probably squeeze in like a short, or maybe decent size Grizz on stream. So keep pushing this, this game until the update comes out. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for dropping by again. Thank you for spending time with me. Always appreciate you all. Hope you have a good weekend and a good rest of the day, evening. Oh shit, we're done. Oh,